Happy Sunday, stampers and paper crafters. This is Facebook Live number 367. My name is Joy Borwedge, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Burnsville, Minnesota, and I have been a demonstrator since August of 1999. I have a super cute, adorable critter card for you tonight, and somebody is going to win it. And I have to get caught up on my winners, and that's one of the things that I'll be hopefully doing within the next few days. And all you have to do is like it with a thumbs up or a heart to get entered, and leave a comment. All you have to do is just say hi. And if you want to say more than that, go ahead. That gets your name entered, and if you share this on your timeline, that gets you entered 2 times to win. So it's a adorable card. You're going to want to win it. So that'll be easy. All right. And you don't have to buy anything. This is free. So I'm going to put you down at the table. If you get motion sickness or anything like that, look away, and I will let you know when I am done. I'm messing around with the camera. All right. So hold on. So hopefully everybody has had a great weekend. Mine was actually pretty busy. And I did take some time to just sit down. I went dancing on Friday night and saw Ferry Corsten. And he is a trance, kind of like an OG producer. And he's been around a really long time. And his music is amazing. And I needed to get out on the dance floor, reduce some stress. I don't know, stress. I guess it's not stress. It's just, I got a lot of things going on, and I wanted to do some fun. All right. I think, let's see if I can move this camera without shutting it off. Oh, hopefully. I hate that. Okay. Judy, welcome. Hi. I just hit a wrong button, so I'm just coming back. So you really haven't missed anything? Gosh darn it. Squish in. Zoom. Okay. My phone is not behaving. Squish. How you doing? Why is this not zooming in? There we go. Let's try that. Well, let's see. I hit a button, and I guess this is going to be as zoomed in as we're going to get. So hopefully, gosh darn it, it makes me mad that happened. Okay, so again, my name is Joy Borwedge. I have a Stampin', an Instagram page at Stampin' for Joy. My online store is stampinforjoy.stampinup.net. You can use that host code at YANXMXHU. And when you have an order that is under $150, use that host code. But when it's over, don't use that host code, because that way you can get the hostess benefit, which is free product. And you get to choose those benefits. So it's awesome. Okay, penguinz33@outlook.com is my email address, so that if you do not have a demonstrator that you're working with, or that you're not working, if you're not working with a demonstrator, I'd be happy to send you this catalog. And it is through the end of April, because in May, a new one's going to come out. Then we have the new, it's not new, it started out in September, and it goes all the way through December. And it is the holiday mini catalog, and that's what we call it as demonstrators that have been around a long time. And today we're actually playing with something that is in the online exclusive. Now, the online exclusives are just that, something that does not show up in a publication. Now, these are actual pieces that I printed off online, and these have been updated with the November products that were issued out in November. Now, the ones that are coming out in January, I do not have that in here. And some of these things, might have end up retiring since I've printed it out. But the online exclusives are a way that Stampin' Up! Can introduce new product without having a publication. And then when it runs out, they might either A, refill it, or B, or restock it, I should say, or B, just let it go. So it's really up to how well it sells, if they'll order more. So the one that we're working with tonight is called, it is just a 222 cute set. It's one of my favorites. And I did one other card with it. It is called the Otterly Adorable Sweet Collection. Now, the Sweet Collection is 164939, and that number gets you one of everything, if everything is available. So that is the stamp set, the dies, and with that sweet, you save that 10%. The designer series paper, the really cool jewels, I'll call them jewels for now because they look like jewels, but they're called rocks. So the embellishments and oh my gosh, I did not design my card with the twine. You know what? We're going to change something on my card. So we're going to mix something up. From what I originally designed, we're going to change it up just a tad bit, just because I totally forgot about that twine. Okay, so let's see. It's called the Riverside Irregular Pearls, the Lost Lagoon Soft Cording, which is what I totally forgot about, the Otterly Adorable 12 by 12, and the bundle, which you save the 10%. So that's what we're using tonight. Also, there is the scrapbook brochure. Now, go check that outline. That is only virtual right now. Stampin' Up! Will have a publication with this, but just because they had to pivot really quickly, that's why it's only available online. But don't forget about that too. Okay, so now we took care of all the products. Let's show you the card. Well, how about the stuff that we're going to be using? So the stamp set is that, and then we have the dies. So whatever's not here. Now, a lot of these dies actually cut out the paper, so that's really cool. Then part of that is the gems. Now, these are called Riverside Irregular Pearls. Now, the reason why I cut that part off is because when this is closed, you only see the two colors. So this is kind of like a pearlescence shimmer on all of them. So this is kind of like a white. This is kind of like maybe, it could be gray granite. It could be, whatever color you put it with. And this obviously is Lost Lagoon. And then this really beautiful, I love, oh my goodness, this is Lost Lagoon Soft Cording. And yeah, it is extremely soft. I mean, you could make a really cool sweater out of that, but it would take you forever. And I put a little notch in there so I could always find my piece, my end, because I cannot stand it when I have to rip off something and I'm trying to find it and a whole bunch comes off. I've had that happen and it really made me grumpy. I had to basically cut it and wind it up so that there were two sides of my, so that's kind of grumpy. And then we're also using, now, so like I said, these are online exclusives. Then the deckled circles. These are online exclusives as well. And so we're using the 1, 2, 3, 4. We're using the 5th circle. There are 14 dies in this collection. And man, oh man, that's so worth it. Okay, then also we are going to be using, let's see here, well, this is what I was using, the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. It's on page 113 in the annual catalog. But I decided that I totally forgot about this. So we're going to use this in tonight's card. But I mean, see how that just, it's just so pretty. And doing this, I mean, like, that's going to be even prettier. So, I mean, how cute is that? Okay, so you're utterly amazing. So who doesn't want to win that? Okay, so let's show you what we're going to be playing with in the card and give you dimensions. Oh, you know what? And I forgot to show you the designer series paper. So the designer series paper is called Otterly Awesome. And there's quite a few colors. Now, this is how I store my paper. I write the colors in Sharpie on the back side, just because the front is everything that is full sheets. Okay, the back side is everything that I've cut into. So I have full sheets to show you because they are quite fun. So the dies cut out 1, 2, 3 otters on this particular page. Here's the fishies. And one of the dies cuts out nothing. Never mind, it's not in this one. And then here's some goldfishies. And so you could create vignettes. There it is. There's the other die. So that cuts that out. And this is my favorite page. And I swear I'm going to be using it all up. Okay, did I show you the back side? Yep. So this is what we're going to be using tonight also. And then, I mean, you could scrapbook page this and get pictures of your grandchildren or nieces and nephews and a day at the zoo. I mean, how fun would this be as a scrapbook page? So that is all the sheets that make up, and you get 2 of every sheet. So I'm kind of running out. I got 6 here plus 2 full sheets, and then everything is been broken into. So basically, I suggest buying 2 packs of paper, 1 to cut into, and then you don't feel as bad when you're actually using it up. And then your second page, your second scrapbook, you can break into it and not have a problem. All right, so here is what we're going to be playing with. And so we're going to cut this out. Yeah, I know, I love it. Judy, do you have it yet? So we have some scrap. So this is old olive. And we're going to be using we're going to make rocks out of those. We have a piece of scrap of garden green and an irregular scrap. This is pretty peacock. We have a 3x3 square of basic white. Basic white. And then a piece of the designer series paper. And this is 5.5 by 3. A piece of that rock, which is 5.5 by 1.5. And this card is actually going to be really easy to replicate. Now, if you don't have this particular suite, you could certainly use the same layout idea with products you already have. Now, this is basic white. It is 5.5 by 8, and I scored it at 4. This is going to be our card. And this is going to be the base. This is early espresso. And this is 5.5 by 5.25. Sorry, 4.25. Boy, can't even read my own writing. Okay, so I'm just going to burnish this with my bone folder so it sits flatter. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this sit here for a few seconds. And then that way, if you want to come back and recreate it, you have the measurements. You can certainly use, like I said, this idea for anything. I mean, you could certainly do a Christmas card with this particular layout. Okay. All right. So I think that is good. So we'll just take all this stuff off and we will get to going. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to cut out my otters. Now, like I said, the dies cut out certain parts. And then all you have to do is just fussy cut. And these images are really easy to fussy cut. Now you can go up inside if you wanted to. I just chose not to. Did you have fun at the virtual event, Judy? It was nice seeing you. And you can go in between pieces. You can, I'm trying to do this within the light, but I got shadows. Let me see if I can do that a little bit better. There we go. And then I won't have too many shadows. And you can go as low as you want. You can get as close as you want. Down here. Yeah, celebration is coming, and if you know about celebration, celebration is when you get to get something for free for your purchase. I'm just gonna go back and clip that a little bit. Made a nudge in there and I gotta fix it. Okay, there we go. I mean, you're not gonna notice, but I just like to do better. I mean, I'm doing this card so that somebody else can win it so that they can send it to somebody. And the inside of the card is going to say, love you lots. And then you could certainly put on there like, happy birthday, congratulations on your retirement. Hopefully it's a coworker you really love. Or maybe, you know, it's like somebody's parent is retiring. Or you can say happy anniversary. So you are utterly adorable or amazing. And then thanks for being a friend. Love you lots. I mean, in this time and stage of this world, you got to tell people you love them. All right. Or at least you like them a lot. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, they get to be, you know, then you don't feel so, you know, I kind of like the fact that, you know, we take the online exclusive and then we change that up a little bit. And then that way, you know that you can see what we made. All right, so this is a little dirty, but I guess we'll just leave it as is. I forgot to change it. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to go, you're utterly amazing. And I have something on there and I'm just going to clean that off. Try that again. All right. We're going to put that right in there because we're going to die cut this. And I just want to make sure that I put this in the right spot. Sometimes I die cut first, sometimes I stamp first, so it just depends on, you know, what I am trying to do. And so we're going to die cut that out, and then we're going to stamp the inside of the card, and we're going to put in there, love you lots. This comes in the stamp set. And let's just check that out. Lightly, not squish, no squishing. Okay. I just want to make sure that I like that. There we go. That's going to go in there. And then that's it for the black. And then we're going to use Lost Lagoon. Let's just tap, tap, tap. Right there. And then we're going to do that down here. And another one, kind of lower. All right. And then I'm going to stamp off and then kind of go off the page a little bit. Okay, so we have a little bush down there. And you know what? I'm going to do some bubbles. I'm going to do some bubbles. Okay. And there we go. We'll do the bubbles on something else later once we're done putting that together. All right, so that's the inside of the card for now. So we can attach this. No, we're not. We're not attaching yet. Okay, so we're going to move this, and we're going to get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we're going to do die cutting. Okay. So that's going to go right there. I think I like that. And then these are going to be rocks. Okay, so I'm going to try to do these rocks, and I'm going to try to see if I can get them. These are 2 pieces of scrap paper, and I'm going to see if I can do them at the same time. Make 2 of them. And then we're going to put that rock right there. Let's see if this works. And if not, I have extras. Okay, so then we're going to take this one, and we're going to put that right there. We have the large one. Wait, this goes this way. There we go. And then we have the last piece. This is just a magnet sheet that I use just so I don't lose my magnets. Okay, so we're going to put this on and hold it and crank it through. Okay. And there. I mean, isn't that pretty? Okay, so I'll put that back on the die sheet. And let's see if our rocks came out. Nope. That's not working. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just going to take my people poker and poke that out. Maybe, oh, now it came out. Okay. So, yay, it worked. I got 2 rocks of that size. When it's designer series paper, it's okay to do 2 pieces if it's not an intricate die. And this one, that's a big rock. That'll be going on the inside of the card. Okay, so those will go back there. So I put them on here so that maybe if I don't clean up tonight, which I usually do, that way everything has a place, and if my cats get up on the table, then I don't lose anything, because that could happen. Sometimes, you know, when you're reaching for something and your long sleeve hits it onto the floor, and especially if you have carpeting, you may not hear it hit the floor. Actually, I don't have well, I do have carpeting in my bedroom, but I have this kind of particle board almost thing that I went and this guy at Home Depot showed me, because I was paying like $70 to $80 to have those plastic protectors so that your chair can roll over the carpeting. And he's like, well, I got something for you. And so it actually works much better, and it doesn't break down and have cracks in it. And I did that years ago. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this on. Oh yeah, I haven't grabbed my adhesive yet. Okay, so we have the Stamp and Seal. And I'm going to grab my silicone mat because I tend to sometimes overshot. And I don't mean to do that, but sometimes that happens. Okay, so then we're going to line this up with the bottom, and I might have to snip off at the edge, but that's okay. I just want to make sure that when I cut, you know, I cut right. You know what I mean? I don't want to have it like so short that I have to go back in and cut this. So yeah, that makes me not happy. I'd rather cut off a little piece like that. And I just overran my designer series paper there just a tad bit, but that's okay. All right, so we're just going to toss that, and that's our card so far. Now we're going to take this and we're going to rip it. And then that's going to go right up here. Okay. And so I'm going to add that. And again, we're going to have to, you know, snip some of it off. And this is such an adorable suite. I absolutely love it. All right. And I'm not, just because it's critters doesn't mean I'm gravitating towards it. But, I don't know. The otters were just so perfect. I don't know, for the, just way too cute. I mean, you can send it for any occasion. And, you know, now that Stampin' Up! Is getting into scrapbooking, I mean, like I said, perfect for a birthday. Or, you know, some of these are just like vignettes. And I got a little glue at the top. Take take that off. Okay, so then now we're going to attach this. Now that it is cut down to where we want it to be, we're going to attach this to our early espresso. Okay. And I just love how the early espresso makes everything just pop. Okay. Okay, so that is the card so far. And then let's go. You know what? I should have. Why am I putting that away? I have lots of stuff to do. Okay, so we're going to put the otters down here. And don't want to cover up the words. And I'm kind of leaving it so that it kind of stays off the page a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to cut some of these, because there's no point in having such long pieces. Because there's only little snippets staying out. So, and then, so one down, one up. Okay, so now we are going to put adhesive kind of in our area. And so we're going to put this one, oops, that one right there. I want to fix that a little bit right here. So it's supposed to look like that. There we go. Come off. Come on. I don't want to snip you all the way off. It's so skinny. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to put that down there. And this piece. Okay, I don't have fingernails. So take your pick tool. There we go. Works wonders. There we go. There we go. So we got all three colors represented up there. And then now we're going to do the same thing down here. All right, I'm going to fix that one too. There we go. Oops. There we go. Nope, you're not staying very well, are you? There. Now we're going to make everything stay. We're going to put dimensionals on there. And one, two, three, and four. Okay, so we're not taking those tops off yet. We're going to take this piece and we're going to lay that down. We're going to put some right in the center. Okay, so we're going to take that, wind it down here, and then wind it back up, and then come back down there. And then now we're going to take off the backings. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to move that off so that it's not in the center of that dimensional. Again, giving it weight, more height on there than we need. Okay, so then now we're going to stick this right there. Oops. A little bit more there. A little bit more straight, I think. Right? Is that straight? Yep, that's pretty straight to me. Okay. Oh, I love that cording. And then now we are going to stamp some bubbles on here. So just gonna lightly tap. Isn't that just special? I love it. Okay. So then we are going to put the people poker back in. We're going to grab the end of this, curl it up, and put that in its holder and drop it on the floor. And put it back in. Because when you have cats and they see string, they don't care if it's theirs or not. There we go. And so then now we're going to grab one of these, put that down there, and right there, and oops, it's on the table. No, that's not where you're supposed to go, or even on my finger. There we go. Grab that with your people poker there and flip it upside down where it's supposed to go. Okay, so then now we're going to take the Wink of Stella and we're going to hit the leaves and then we're going to hit the dots. Thank you very much, Judy. I'm glad you love it. And then we're going to do the cattails because, now you're probably wondering, well, you haven't done anything with the rocks yet. I know. And we're going to put that on here. And grab a mini dimensional and put it right at the tip. Stab and grab that one so it has down here. And then this one's getting popped up. And that is going to go right there. Okay. So that is the front of the card. And now we are going to play with rocks on the inside of the card. So there's one. And two. And three. And then we're going to take, whoops, my head hit the camera. And we're going to take that and we're going to color our leaves and our bubbles. Okay. So, isn't that just utterly adorable? I mean, really. It went by, it really is super cute. I mean, the products are so easy to use. They are in the online exclusives, so you're not going to see them in any publication. Oh yeah, I should clean my stamps. So, if you would like to win this card, Sherry, hi, you're gonna have to come back and watch the replay. We're like done. So we are using the Otterly Adorable Suite, all of the online exclusives. So let me show you the whole thing. All right. So we used the, thank you. We used the designer series paper. We fussy cut out. We made rocks with the designer series paper. And we took the greens and cut those out. Oops. One is trying to escape. Nope, 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 nope. So let's put that back. We're just going to tuck that little puppy right on in. Let's go under. There we go. There. No more escaping. And so the original card, I had used the gray granite. And then I totally forgot about this soft cording. And I'm like, I got to use that. So whoever wins this card is going to get the one with the soft cording on it. And then the inside of the card is that. So, like I said, you can make this card whatever it is you want to make. You're utterly amazing. Love you lots. And then you can write happy birthday or congratulations on your new job or you got engaged. Anything that is a happy moment. You're my friend. I'm going to give you a card. So that's it. So thank you very much for hanging out with me on a Sunday evening. This Thursday is Thanksgiving. I am thankful for everyone that watches my videos. If they can be in person or live or replay is what I'm meant to say. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for doing the heart thing and giving me a reason to keep coming back. And Thanksgiving will be, if I'm in the mood, I'm making cookies. I am taking, I'm scheduled to make cookies for 12 days. Fudges, truffles, and the cookies are more gourmet cookies, so they take a lot more time than the average cookie your next door neighbor makes, or what your mother makes, or the church ladies. And I got 19 different kinds, so I may not be on Thursday. And if I do, it's going to be something very quick and simple.
All right. So to win this card, I would like you to like it or heart. That gets your name entered. Leaving a comment like hi, that gets you entered. If you share this on your timeline, there might be a friend on your timeline that needs a hobby, and seeing this video might entice them to, maybe they don't know what rubber stamping is. I mean, I knew I didn't when I first went to a party, and I was a deer in the headlights. But maybe seeing this video might inspire them to pick up a rubber stamp. Maybe they haven't touched their stuff in a long time. Thank you very much again for hanging out with me on a Sunday evening. I look forward to seeing you hopefully next Sunday. And happy stamping. Oh, and by the way, have a great Thanksgiving if I don't see you. Thank you very much, Judy. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.